Hello, LEGO lovers. This is Elle, and this is a LEGO Dots parts review. This is Bag Tags Mega Pack slash messaging. And as you can kind of see already, you probably know why it says messaging. But it is set number 41949, has around 228 pieces. Of course, there's extras because they're small, and then it also retails for around $30 in the United States. But initially, this was a set I did not want to buy, but then there was something that caught my attention, so let's get into it. First of all, you can see I have all the parts laid out. You don't get the trays, however, you do get this tray. One of the small blue ones comes with cover. These are fairly nice. My only complaint about them is the big space in the middle kind of makes it a little awkward for storage, but it's still kind of a nice thing to get. Thinking that those are about $3 to get something like that. For the parts here, for the most part, we have a lot of different colors, however, these similar amounts. So I'm just going to kind of show you what we have in one tray as I spill all of them. So here you can see we have that blue kind of half circular tile, half flat tile. Only 3 of the square tiles, which to me is a little disappointing, but it does make sense for this set. And then a pile of the little pie kind of dots pieces. So the quantities, as far as I can tell, are the same for all of them, but there's quite a selection of color here, which is kind of surprising to me. Back here we have bright pink, we have dark pink, we have orange, which is a little uncommon of a color in general. We got purple, we got lime green, we have vibrant coral back here, red, yellow. So there's, and obviously 2 different shades of blue. I don't know why blue is in so many dot sets, but whatever. But there are a few other little parts in here that are kind of a standout. Here you can see we have some dark pink, transparent 1x1 circular tiles. Those aren't too uncommon. But in the center here, look at that. That is a dots piece in I'm probably going to get it wrong, but it's bright green or neon green and satin, transparent. It's like all the different things you can put into one thing. It's hard to see on camera here, but it kind of has just a real like gloss, well, not gloss, but like a misting of dust that sparkles. And then to add to that, we have the kind of opalescent clear jewel gem pieces with all those different facets. I just love those pieces. I think that's a really cool part. And both those we get quite a few of. I hope we'll see more satin, smaller parts and tiles like that, because I think that'll be really cool. Also, over here, if I can pick it up without dropping, we also have 1x1 circular light blue tiles in satin. However, those are kind of becoming common, not too uncommon. But then possibly the highlight is in the middle here. So kind of like the charms you would get in an extra pack, you get a selection of charms in here. And I do believe they are different per set, which is kind of annoying for $30. However, they're awesome. So here you can see we have skulls with X's, question marks. We got a 4-leaf clover for good luck. Kind of a cool texture for a lightning bolt. Really nice looking cupcake and a cool kind of multicolored peace sign. Unfortunately, I got a lot of question marks. Kind of wish I got some of the other ones. I don't know what other ones you can get, but these are all fairly awesome, so I can't complain. But yeah, I wish I could get all of them in one set, but I guess you can't. And here, we actually have 2 batches of the letters, which I think is pretty incredible. This is going to be used a lot from AFOLs and stuff like that, just to use it as official LEGO words and stuff. No numbers, unfortunately. Maybe one day we'll get some numbers for some reason. But yeah, so you do get 2 sets of the letters, and that's at least one of each letter. As you can see, I tried to put some out there just for demonstration. And also we get these, which aren't really a special part. I don't know if they really have a use, but we get 2 in the lavender and 1 in orange. But those you are going to be using to hold the bag tag. And also one other item we hear, which again isn't necessarily too special, we get our key piece, or yeah, pretty much a key piece. This is a bar, so you can hold it with a figure or a mini doll, whatever, and you can pry up stuff with it. Now, the interesting stuff is the bag tags, and we only get 3 different colors. No pinks, unfortunately, but basically, it's almost like it's slightly thicker than a base plate, as you can see. No anti-studs, unfortunately. I think that's a bummer. I think that could have been really cool. Used it for a lot of different things, but you can see that basically they have studs. And now this plastic is harder than like the rubber ones they used for the bracelets and stuff, but we get 2 of this light yellow, and then this one is a little longer. As you can see, they do have different sizes, and this one is in that vibrant coral, which is nifty. And then we have 2 back here in the blue. So you could get this set for a bunch of friends, make it up with some friends. The other thing that this could be used for, if you have like a city, is you could actually use this for signs. You could have a hanging mechanism somehow fairly easily, probably because you could put a bar or stud or something in there about, and then you could build signs on there, or just colors or whatever you want. Of course, the actual use, put it on a purse, you know, etc. I'm not going to do a real review of it, because these dots things I think are more about the parts, because then it's creativity after that. And even though this is $30, which feels a little expensive in my mind, I think there's a lot of awesome parts. This is the only set you can get these in. The only set, at least so far. And then over here, only set you can get those in. And then you also get all these word prints. You get a nice plethora of small dot tile parts and colors. We get these interesting parts. And initially when I kind of glanced at this was a no. But now that I've kind of opened it up, saw what was going on in here, I think this is a really awesome set. The concept isn't necessarily for me. I can see people liking the concept. However, the parts in here are pretty nifty, and like I said, I'm sure people can find uses for those. And you also get the container, a little bit of a bonus. So overall, I have to say the parts in this set are pretty good. Obviously, not really any big parts besides those, but it's a good selection and some unique parts and hard to find type parts. So overall, I'll say this is a great set. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you'll check out more of my videos, and thanks again for watching.